I am a follower of Jesus Christ. I have an opinion and I share it with you. I am the salt of the earth. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Salt of the Earth podcast. I couldn't be more excited about America's future than I am today. People, thanks to Trump winning the 2024 election, America is entering its golden age. It's time to celebrate. At the time of this recording, Trump has won 30 of the 50 states, 50.6% of the popular vote, 301 electoral votes. He only needed 270, 53 of the 50 Senate seats, giving him the majority. He has secured 212 House seats of the 218 needed for a majority, but 13 states are still counting votes, so I'm pretty sure he will win the House. And in just 2 days since Trump was elected president, the stock market boomed to an all-time high, Bitcoin surged to a record high, migrant caravan dispersed at the southern border, Mexico pledged to halt migrants at the US border, New York City mayor terminated voucher program for illegal aliens, Germany's socialist government collapsed, Qatar expelled Hamas leadership, Hamas called for a ceasefire in Gaza conflict, President Putin expressed willingness to end Ukraine war and agrees to sell oil in US dollars, President Zelensky contacted Trump and Elon Musk to discuss peace deal, the European Union committed to purchasing US natural gas over Russian supplies, China signaled desire to peaceful cooperation with the US, major US corporation announced plans to relocate operations from China, the first woman ever appointed as chief of staff, Susie Wiles, is appointed by Trump, and protests by leftist women abstaining from sex in protest of Trump's winning the election, reducing abortion rates. Donald Trump's election victory in 2024 has elicited various reactions from around the world, with some countries and leaders expressing congratulations or positive sentiments. From Israel, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and other officials have openly celebrated Trump's victory, referring to it as history's greatest comeback, and expressing enthusiasm for strengthening the US-Israel alliance. Hungary. Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has been notably supportive, describing it as a much-needed victory for the world, indicating a celebration from his political stance. From India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated Trump, looking forward to strengthening the India-US relationship. Poland. Leaders have expressed interest in working with Trump, focusing on security issues, especially in light of regional tensions with Russia. Brazil. Although not directly celebrating, there's an acknowledgement that Trump's policies might benefit Brazilian agricultural exports due to potential trade tensions with China. El Salvador. President Nayib Bukele has congratulated Trump and expressed support, suggesting a celebratory tone. Saudi Arabia. While not explicitly celebrating, they have shown interest in continuing cooperation with the US under Trump's leadership. Argentina. President Javier Milei congratulated Trump with a message to make America great again, indicating a supportive stance. United Kingdom. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has congratulated Trump on his victory, expressing intentions to work together. France. President Emmanuel Macron has also congratulated Trump, stating readiness to work with him again. Our 47th president-elect Trump has been posting a series of short videos revealing all of his plans for his second and final term in office. Huge changes are coming, or as President Trump would say, huge changes are coming that will make America great again. Here is the list. Trump's plan to deploy a full naval embargo and use the military to dismantle drug cartels abroad and end the scourge of drug addiction in America using God's help to help drug addicts. Trump's executive plan to financially starve and investigate hospitals and healthcare providers that chemically, physically, and emotionally harm our children. Trump's plan to unleash 100 plus ferocious legal warriors across America to investigate all Soros Marxism's DAs and restoring justice in America. This is no more dire threat to the American way of life than the corruption and weaponization of our justice system. Donald Trump plans to terminate the U.S. relationship with the WHO, the World Health Organization, and thwart their efforts to surrender our sovereignty with the pandemic treaty. Trump's plan to take a quantum leap in technology and land development, build 10 new cities and flying cars. Trump plans to redirect funds going to foreign nations to end homelessness, help drug addicts, and sending the severely mentally ill to mental institutions. Within hours of his inauguration, he will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. Free speech will reign. Trump plans to deploy the National Guard and federal assets to every major city to restore law and order, allowing citizens to sue local officials for damages caused by their policies, and passing a concealed carry reciprocity legislation allowing gun owners to carry beyond their state lines. Trump plans to revise Section 230 and pass a digital Bill of Rights protecting free speech, identifying, firing, and aggressively prosecuting all criminals involved in censorship, enact new laws for bureaucrats working with private entities, and mandate a 7-year cool-off period for government employees to work at any company that possesses user data. As mentioned before, these are some of his plans published at the time of this recording. I would like to add that President Trump is showing his true colors in a statement he posted in his Truth Social site on November 9th. After the Harris campaign for the 2024 U.S. presidential election reportedly ended with at least $20 million in debt, despite having raised over $1 billion in campaign funds, Trump is now offering to use his leftover funds to pay off the debts of the Harris campaign and the DNC. Quote, I am very surprised that the Democrats who fought a hard and valiant fight in the 2020 presidential election, raising a record amount of money, didn't have lots of dollars left over. Now, they are being squeezed by vendors and others. Whatever we can do to help them during this difficult period, I would strongly recommend we, as a party and for the sake of desperately needed unity, do. We have a lot of money left over in that our biggest asset in the campaign was earned media, and that doesn't cost very much. Make America great again. End of quote. After all, Trump is not the racist, fascist, Hitler doppelganger which put his life in danger with several assassination attempts. And of course, he is not a misogynist, as they call him for years. In fact, he seems to be a very kind and forgiving person. Anyway, our golden age has just begun. Who cannot be excited about the future of our children? I am so pumped up that we are giving them the opportunity to experience what we had as children and young people in America. Good times are coming. The United States Constitution is a glorious document that we must defend and safeguard. The American dream is back, baby. Hope is back. Excitement is palpable. God lives, and we are free. Be the salt of the earth.